Hey guys, this is SB and welcome back today to another video inside of my awesome world. So it's another lovely sunny day and we're going to go and head down to Fred's Challenge Shack and see what today's challenge is going to be to get my reward fish breakfast. So over we go. Let's see what he's got in store for me. And yeah, here we are at the Challenge Shack. Good morning, Fred, and good morning, Sean. So today's challenge is to take 2 maps underwater with you. Okay, now have you given me the maps here? You have given me one of the maps. So you've given me a map here. But I have to go and... You mean I've got to go all the way back upstairs to get another map, Fred? Couldn't you have just given me 2 maps? But I'll go and put this one in this slot. So I'm guessing he means like have one in each hand. Okay, well that is completely possible. And it actually looks really cool. So as you see how handy it is to have like one in the offhand slot. Because I'm probably showing this before, but it lets you see the coordinates so well. But you can in fact have 2 maps in your hand if you want. So... Look at this. I've got my dual hand wielding here, as you can see. Look at that. Because one map is just not enough. And like if you take this out of your offhand slot, you'll see it goes to the middle. But like I think it's so much better when you only hold it with one hand rather than 2. So I really like that. But now we're going to see what happens when we go underwater with maps like this, okay? So yeah, let's find a place where we can actually go underwater. It's not deep enough in all these areas, is it? I think this place should be deep enough though. Under we go. Oh, look at this. They like zoom in. So, is that a thing when they're like at the middle? Does it like... Is it like okay if it's in the middle? No, it kind of zooms in as well. Like look. Look, it zooms in when you go underwater. I never even knew that was a thing. But, when it's in your offhand slot, it zooms in even more so you can't even see the edge. Look at that. I can't even see the edge of my map. But if you've noticed this actually, like this is another thing. Right, going third person, okay? Look how, when I'm above water, I'm like this, yeah? When I go underwater... It zooms in. It's like, it's the way the camera works, you know? I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but it zooms out and in. Can you see? Look at that. So that's a pretty cool glitch. But anyway, that's really off topic. Anyway, I did what I had to do for the challenge. I'm guessing that's what Fred wanted me to do. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, go and get my reward fish for coming through. I'm going to give this map back to Fred, I think. I'm going to keep the other one in my inventory, and I'll just put it back, because I don't really like having it in my offhand. So like I do for exploring, but I don't for just like building and stuff. But thank you very much, Fred. There we go. Challenge completed. And let's go and give you one of the maps. I think they're both identical, so it doesn't matter too much. Anyway, all right. See you later, Fred. And yeah, let's go and nip to the doghouse then. I think we should bring a dog with us, because I'm not being joined by anybody. I don't know. I think Cosmo has just been like having fun with the new update or something. He's been like, you know, exploring the blocks and stuff like that, and I don't know what he's been doing. But I've seen him every now and again, but he hasn't joined us for a while. I think he needs to join us an episode pretty soon, doesn't he? But not to worry anyway. So let's go ahead and see which dog it's going to be today. It is going to be Snowy. Okay, right, Snowy, you come with me then. So where is Snowy hiding at? Dinnerbone's in his little seat over there. I love Dinnerbone. Right, no, not you, Duncan. Not you, Thunder. Are you Snowy? There we go. Come on then, Snowy, you come with me. So today, we're actually going to be doing something we haven't done for a while. We're going to actually begin building a brand new minigame. So yeah, it has been a while since I last built a minigame, hasn't it? It's been a long time indeed. So this minigame is going to be called Door Drop, and it's kind of like Spleef, but it involves trapdoors rather than like, you know, mining stuff with the shovel. So you kind of, yeah, you have to use trapdoors and open them and to try and knock your opponents down and stuff like that. So it's a pretty simple concept. It's not going to take us too long to build, but that's the plan. And then probably in the next episode we will we'll get to play that. We'll get Sid in, or we'll get Cosmo or someone and just have a bit of a play with them. So that's the plan for the episode. So let's go ahead and get to where we're going to be building it and everything. And yeah, I can just show you how we're going to put it all together. It should be absolutely fine. Is Snowy coming with me? Here we go. Come on then, Snowy, along here. Look how strange this cactus looks now. Like, that used to look so good before they updated the wool, and now it just looks terrible. I've said this once, I've said it 1,000 times. The greens I'm not a fan of, but this looks so much better. Like, the red and the yellow looks so much better. So, you know, we've got good stuff and bad stuff, and don't scare them, Snowy. Be nice to the ocelots. Hey, they're friendly. Come on. Right, we're actually going to be building it right here, in fact. So let's go and grab ourselves. We need some quartz. It's going to be 12 wide in each direction. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's right. I'll just double check it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. We'll do this final one along here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. I think I did everything absolutely perfectly there. So let's go ahead and build this 8 high, okay? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the right height. And then what I want to do is actually, I want some slabs. I need to craft some slabs actually before I start doing those. I could do each pillar maybe. Let's go make a bunch of slabs. In fact, actually we need quite a lot of quartz slabs for this build as well. So I haven't actually crafted any yet. If we just maybe grab ourselves, yeah, I think a couple of stacks should probably keep us going, shouldn't it? So let's go and grab ourselves this, and these are all going to be 8 high. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're kind of building the outside, but you can kind of see how small it is as well. Like, you know, there's not a lot, not big at all. So it's a nice compact little mini game. I think it'll fill this little space nicely. Okay, so we'll go and bring this over here, and then what we're going to go and do is just do this next bit. In fact, I should probably build these up before I do anything else now, shouldn't I? So let's do that now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then finally we're going to do this one over here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's perfect. So now we can go ahead and bring this all the way across here like that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is going to connect this up to that one, connect the other one, and then this is kind of like almost like the edge of the top floor done at least. Like, we've obviously got to do like a floor bit in here, and that's going to be using slabs as well. But just sort of getting this this initial bit in, okay? So let's go and bring that along here. I think what I might do now is do like the bottom and work my way up now. Now that I've done the top, I don't know why I started with the top. I just saw it and I thought, you know what? Let's do the top. Whilst we're here, let's just do the top. So yeah, I don't really have any reason for doing this. I just fancied it. So we'll go ahead and do this. It's gonna involve a bit of glass actually is the bottom, and a bunch of other stuff too. So let's have a little see. Which is the front then? I think we want the entrance to be here, don't we? Let's stick with this for being the entrance, and let's bring this quartz right the way around. So basically, this quartz is going to go everywhere, okay? And then inside here, there's actually going to be water. I'm going to mine out the floor as well and replace that with quartz, so that's also going to happen. So, well, Snowy, you know what? You can sit down for that. You got in the way of me, so you can sit down now. It's time to take a time out. So I'm going to bring this over here like that, and then I'm going to go and eat this. And you can see my shovel is almost broken. I really wish I could repair it, but I can't. It's just too expensive. Like, the anvil just can't do it in survival. So that is a little bit annoying, but I will be able to enchant a new one. As you can see, I've got 31 levels, so I've got plenty of XP to enchant a new one. So that's not a problem at all. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't break today, but it's going to break soon. I know that for a fact. I probably need to enchant it sooner rather than later, at the very least, I would say. Yeah, sooner the better, probably. So let's just go and bring this right the way across like that. I think I've almost dug it all out. Yeah, I'm glad that there's not like a huge drop below this one as well, so I can kind of, you know, keep mining it without falling down, which is very, very handy indeed. So let's go ahead and just start putting quartz along here like that. So should have, yeah, I've got quite a few stacks. I also have this box here as well, which has loads of quartz in for me and all sorts of extra stuff. It's the shulker box. I mean, they're so handy because I used to be like, well, I'll leave a chest there with extra materials, but now it's just like I'll just have a shulker box from inventory with extra materials, and it's just so handy. I really like the shulker boxes for sure. So we'll go ahead and do this. I just want to kind of I'm just taking my time with this because I know that if I rush, I'm going to like accidentally place blocks in the wrong place and stuff like that. So that's why, yeah, I'm just taking my time and playing it safe, basically. You know, you don't want to go wrong at this situation, this stage. So that's going to come over there. We'll go and patch that up. There we go. So we just got this little bit, and then this is actually going to get all filled in with water. So that's probably the next thing to do. Get the water buckets. I think I have 3 or 4 water buckets. I think I may have 4. Yeah, I've got 4 water buckets, but obviously we can use those to make an infinite water source. So it shouldn't be a problem at all. So let's go and bring that right the way in there, and I think we're just about in there. We're just about done it, haven't we? So I was just filling these last few gaps here and there. Perfect. I think we're sorted. So let's go and grab ourselves all of these. I'm going to get all 4 buckets of water on the hotbar right now, just to get them sorted. And let's go and bring this across like that. So you can kind of see how I'm leaving a gap, and that just creates these infinite water sources in the middle like that. And it's just very helpful. There we go. You see, we've got that one in there. We'll go ahead and put that there and that there. There we go. Let me just go and grab these again. And then we just got to do it along here, and then it'll all make itself like a full water source ready and waiting for us. So let's go and grab that one. There we go. Wait, I think I poured it back in by mistake, but I think I've done it now. I think I've been successful. And it looks like it's all going along, is it? Yeah, you can see it's just all becoming. So that's the thing I like about this, the water. It's always handy like that. So I think I need to find the middle blocks. That's something to do. But let's just go and get rid of these buckets. We're going to need the quartz. The ladders are going to come in handy as well. So we're going to leave a little gap of 3 here. There we go. And then I'm going to bring that. I think that can actually go all the way up to the roof. Yeah, let's bring that all the way up to the roof. And then let's go ahead and leave a gap of 2. And then let's go and do the exact same thing here. So there we go. That's perfect. I'm going to leave a gap of 2 there and bring this beam across like so. And that's going to, yeah, it's going to come across here as well. And across here, okay? So basically, what you're going to need to do is you're going to just like start up at the top. So you're going to need to be able to work, get up there, obviously. So I'm putting some ladders so you can actually get to the top. The water is where if you're falling in the water, that's counted as you losing, okay? So there will be an exit out there, of course. In fact, I may just add a little bit of quartz in the corner, not quartz, glowstone in these corners as well. I think that could be a bit, you know, just to add extra line. Like, it's not like the best lighting because it's underwater, but it's better than nothing, I say. It's just that little bit extra that I might need. I almost feel like I should unsit Snowy now. I feel a little bit bad just seeing us sat there. I think I will. I think I will unsit her after this. There we go. That's all that. Because I'm not doing any like big mining jobs or anything like that now. So you know what? You can have a little run around again, Snowy. Okay, I'm gonna let you. So we're gonna bring this across here. So this is this is gonna go all the way around like it was on the front. But there'll be no gaps on these side bits. Okay. So we'll go and get this bit. Right the way, and then yeah, inside here there's going to be I'm going to put some glass in. Okay, so I think we've got a gap of 3 there, so that's exactly the right amount as well. Just checking that I'd not gone wrong or anything anyway, but I think I'm okay at this point. So we'll go and get that just up to there. That's perfect, and I'm going to go and grab myself some glass, and let's go and bring this all the way across now. So that's just going to get filled in all the way around here like so. There we go, we just got this bit. So yeah, we'll go all the way around the outside. And then, yeah, we've more or less done the outside structure. And then we've just got some inside work to be done. We have got to get the trapdoors down. Now, the trapdoors are going to be placed in a very specific way as well. So it's not going to be, just, a case of just placing them however I want. I'm placing them in a specific way so that they're like more effective, so that when somebody goes to you're playing against someone, it'll be a little bit more effective than it normally would. And we're not going to just mine that glass just yet in case I need it, but I think I'm going to be okay actually. Let's just use the silk touch pick actually. You can't go wrong if you use a silk touch pick, can you? So that's I left a gap here as well. I didn't even see that gap. So let's go and finally fill in these two holes here. So there we go. That's that hole done there, and that's this hole done right there. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put a sign down as well. Just saying door drop. Then, if I ever forget the name or anybody else or new, doesn't know what it's called, they'll now know that this is door drop, okay? Just to be on the safe side, isn't it? So we'll go ahead and write that. There we go. That's perfectly done. I think we may be able to head upstairs now. I think if we head up top, we can actually get on with the next bit. So what I need to do here, I'm actually trying to think what the best way to do this is. If I just maybe... If I maybe just place some blocks in here like that, okay, those will soon go. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some slabs down like this. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be putting like a whole floor of slabs all the way across. I do wonder, am I going to have enough slab? I'm thinking probably not. I might need to go and craft some more, but I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Like, they can easily be crafted. I'm trying to break that without breaking anything else as well. Not an easy task. Also, if I go and break those, that's them out of the way also. Perfect. So what I'm going to do after I've got these slabs... Whoop, what are you doing, Slab, eh? Panicking me like that. But yeah, once I've got all these slabs down, the next plan is to go ahead and put like trap doors over them, just as like a cool little pattern kind of a thing, I would say. So we're going to do this. It's actually going to be... Well, I hate it when like I'm placing it on the slab, but it manages to go like on the down part anyway, and it's like, how? Because I'm clearly placing it on the slab and nowhere else. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of placing slabs like this. This is probably the trickiest bit so far, isn't it? Getting all these slabs. Look at this. It's just refusing to behave now, isn't it? So we're going to put that in there. We're going to get this third layer along here done. I think that's the next thing, and then I can go and get the... I'm just going to basically put some down in the middle. I think that's what I'll be able to do next. So let's go and bring that to here. There we go. Perfect. So I think that's layer 3. And then if I go ahead and see... So I think here is going to be 1. So we'll go ahead and put that there. And I think that's going to go like that. And I think I've got to do like this in a little like square kind of shape. So how far away are we here? We've got a gap of 4 there, so I think that goes like that. And then this is going to come across here. And this is just going to be the place where you'll actually drop down to get down to where the trapdoor section is. And it looks like Snowy's going for a bit of a swim down there. We can just see her bobbing about, can't we? So let's go and just bring this around here anyway. There we go. And then that's going to finally connect up over here like that. So now all the rest of this just basically needs to be slabbed, okay? So I'll do what I can, and then what I can't do, I'll just use some slabs. And then all we've got to do basically is place down the trapdoors, and the whole build will be pretty much finished. I mean, I'll add a few torches here and there and stuff like that, but yeah, after this, I think trapdoors are going to be the main... My goodness, this is driving me crazy, is this? Is it easier to think if I like actually like stand on it like this and go like that? I think that might be easier, like doing it like facing backwards. That does seem to be a little bit more effective for me, doesn't it? There we go. That's better. They're not going in the wrong place now. It's taking a little bit longer, but hey, why? You know, it's worth it, isn't it? Rather than having to constantly like break it and replacing everything. If it's going to take a little bit longer, but yeah, I'm always down for it. Wow. You let me down, just as I was starting to give you confidence as well. So I don't know how much we've got left. We've got 7. I don't think that's going to be quite enough, is it? Depends how many more layers. No, we're going to be short by basically the ones that fell down there. Otherwise, we would have had enough. We do need quite a few more, actually. I didn't realise we had all that. Yeah, we were nowhere near having enough, actually. Forget everything I said. So we can easily craft some more, though, so that's not an issue. I'm not worrying about that. So let's go ahead and craft. I can just see, like, blocks everywhere, and there's probably, like, a bunch of slabs down below as well. So we might as well pick them up for now, because I'm a big believer in not wasting stuff. I don't like to see stuff get wasted, so let's go and grab all that. I think I could probably put some torches down here as well, because that's going to be basically the only lighting in here, isn't it? So if I put some torches there we go, because I can't place it on the glass. Obviously there's the glowstone there, but other than that, there's not too much at all, is it? I would maybe later date, I might even just now actually add some quartz stairs just on there. I do have the materials to make quartz stairs. I think it'll just make it look a little bit better, won't it? Yeah, just have some stairs along there. There we go. I like that. That looks nice. Okay, so let's try and get these slabs in before it gets dark. Then once the slabs are done, we'll go to bed, and then we'll go from there. Okay, it'd be so much easier if I could actually place this on on any blocks. Or I suppose I could just place it along there. That's a little bit. It's no different actually. I was saying, yeah, that's a bit easier, but it's not really. I think if it's only if you place it right at the bottom do you get the issue. I think so. As long as we kind of place it a little bit higher, that's going to help. I mean, it'd be a lot easier if I wasn't using a control, and if I was using a mouse, it would probably be a lot easier. But anyway, this bit done. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab these trapdoors, okay? Phase 2 of the plan, we're going to go ahead and, like, alternate these trapdoors just to make a pattern, you know, because at the moment it's just, like, boring, you know, straight up quartz. Whereas I think, you know, this trapdoor pattern, and it fits the whole theme of, you know, the door drop and trapdoors kind of theme. So I think it just adds a little bit to it. So these trapdoors will serve no purpose. And where you can see I'm leaving gaps, I'm actually going to put some wooden trapdoors in there. Oop, we've gone out. Okay, right. This is actually not going to be easy to break. There we go. Okay. By not being easy to break, I meant it's not going to be easy to break it without, like, breaking the quartz underneath. But we managed it. We just about managed it, which is the main thing. And we're going to have enough. We've got more than enough. Okay, can I quickly get these down as well? Okay. It is dark. There's probably going to be things spawning now. I want to get to bed ASAP as well. That was a little bit messed up. But we'll go ahead and put all of this in there. And yeah, we'll go and I think we'll use an emergency bed. I can't remember if this, although oh no, wait, I have the emergency bed by the cactus place. I was going to say I'm not a big fan of the emergency bed on the roller coaster because I always wake up underground when I do it. It always glitches me underground. So that's the only reason I wouldn't be a fan of that. But there is one by the cactus. Hopefully this one serves me a little bit better than the ones in the past have, okay? And hopefully Snowy doesn't get in the way either. I have known Snowy to do that. I don't see any mobs about anyway at the moment. I think we're fairly like, it is pretty light in Penguin Towers, as you can see. But that's not to say that there won't be any mobs spawning at all. So you sit down there, Snowy. I'm going to go to bed, okay? Whilst it's safe. So let's just go ahead and open that up. Jump into bed, and yeah, then in the morning we'll get those trapdoors down. They're like the final piece in the puzzle, I would say. Okay, the final thing that needs to be done. So there we go. And I woke up in a very reasonable place as well, which was very nice. So let's just go ahead and unsit you. There you go. You can have a wander around, and let's get back to work then. So door drop. It's really coming together now. Actually, it is really coming together for sure. I do want to add like torches in here and stuff. Can I reach this? Do you think? There we go. Reach that one. Okay. Can I reach? I reached that one. Yep, there we go. Let's go ahead and just fill in all of these ones. So I'm going to do these in all the corners all the way around like that, just to get it sort of, you know, all extra, as much lighting as possible. In fact, I'm going to be building that. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I'm going to be building in there actually next. Probably be smarter if I do it the easy way, wouldn't it? Now I'm trying to think how's the best way to do this next bit then. I think if I, like, here we go, hold on. Yeah, okay, that didn't go to plan. Probably easy if I put like a slab on here, yeah. So we'll do it from here. Oh, I can't get in at this point, actually. Okay. Now I need to try and work out which layer I want to place. I think I want to place trapdoors along this layer here, but I don't want this first layer attached. Otherwise, people will just like be able to camp out the edge and stuff. So what I want to do is actually want to put dirt right the way along here. Probably should have done the water last in this situation. I'm kind of regretting it now because it's so slow, but Oh yeah, I want to put these trapdoors along here like that, as you can see. And then what we'll do is we'll get the old shovel and we'll mine away all of this. And then we'll go and put the other trapdoors actually attached to these trapdoors, okay? That's the plan for this, okay? So, if we just get this lined up. Oh, right, we need to crouch as well. I forgot about that vital factor. There we go. Okay, this is slow now, okay? So, no, crouch, uncrouch. There we go. Now we're getting in that rhythm. It's just all about the crouching and uncrouching. I'm probably doing like a little dance. I mean, I can't see myself because I'm concentrating on placing these trapdoors, but I'm probably doing a cool little dance. Anyway, that's that bit done. Let's go ahead and just like build ourselves a little staircase of sorts. Okay, this is the greatest staircase I've ever built, as you can see. Can we jump on there now? We can. So yeah, what I want to do now is just do the same thing. So this is basically how we're going to do it. So now when we lift these up, like they open that way. And I think it just makes the game work that little bit better, okay? It's not like it's super vital, but it just helps a little bit. So I will bring that, we're running out of trapdoors there, but we've got loads of trapdoors. So I don't think we're going to be running out of trapdoors today, thankfully. So we'll go and mine away all of these, and then we'll go ahead and do the same thing. So just basically doing this all the way along, and I think we should be at the finished stage. So yeah, we're not going to get to test it today, but we will get to test it in the next episode, which should be good. So I'll bring that all the way along like that. There we go, perfect. And basically the way you'll reset this is you'll have to when you drop down, you'll be able to actually reach the trapdoors from down below and just be able to place them all back down. In fact, you could probably just like place, reset it from any place. You could go back up to the roof and drop down again and do it that way. Like there's more than one way you could do this for sure. It's a lot faster doing the placing it on the dirt, isn't it, compared to on the trapdoors. I have to say I'm quite a big fan of that. So we'll go ahead and do this. It's just easier, isn't it, if we just bring it along like that, isn't it? I think, yeah, just crouch it and just keep doing it. That's working perfectly. So we're almost there now. I think just a few more layers to go. So we'll go ahead and do this. I think I need to place some. I'll work that out in a second. Actually, I was trying to work out where I need to place the next dirt, but it's probably easier if I just like forget about worrying about that right now and just concentrate on actually getting it done. I think that's probably the smartest thing. So I'll go ahead and just put. It's always this first one which is the tricky one, isn't it? Because you got to get just got to get it just right, and then you do this one. It looks like I've been just dropping dirt on Snowy down there as she's swimming around. I'm very sorry, Snowy. I'm very sorry indeed. So now what we need to do is, yeah, it's going to be dirt along here, isn't it? Let's go and bring that, and then we'll go ahead and put all of these trapdoors in. Then the final, we're on to the next stack. But yeah, the final layer is just going to be me placing on those trapdoors. And then we'll be done with the whole game, pretty much, which will be absolutely awesome. So let's go ahead and put that trapdoor there. There we go, perfect. Okay, bringing it along. And I've managed to build an entire minigame in one episode. I'm quite proud of myself for that. I mean, it's not the biggest minigame anyway, but it's still an achievement to be to remember. I say, still is an achievement to be proud of. So I want to put that on there. I don't know if I really need any more torches down here. I don't think so. So you can kind of see how how the game will work. You'll kind of just open these up all around. But the thing is as well, you can't jump. Like you can't jump over these holes. Okay, so if you're like running and then your opponent's like over there, you can't like jump over it to get there. You'll fall in. So I think it'll work well. I think it should work well. And then obviously you can reset it by going down here, I would say, or you could easily reset it by going up top. So let's just go and mine away all of this dirt. Just pick it up, just to keep the place clean. Always pick up dirt after yourself if you drop it when you're mining it. So yeah, that's always a good thing to do, I think. So we'll go and head up. So this is the way up to the top. And from here, I think I'm just going to put some torches on this top bit as well, just to provide that little bit of extra line. Because, it's daytime now. Sure, you can see everything fine. But when it becomes nighttime, is it going to be the case? I don't know. So basically what will happen is you'll drop down here. And then all of these will be reset. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'll do it. As if I might do it where as soon as you drop down, you can go. Or either that, or you'll each like stand in a corner and then I'll just count us in and we'll go. But then from here, yeah, you're just like going crazy, placing opening trapdoors against people. And you can close the trapdoors as well if you want. So, say, let's have a little see. Say, someone's over there and you need to get, someone's over there and you need to get to them. You could like close this one and get across kind of a thing. So it's going to be an interesting game to play, actually. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because obviously you'll be able to, like, if they're stood in the trapdoor, you can open it. So they can't just like stand still because the very trapdoor they're stood on, you could open it, and it's not like they can stand on the side. So that's why I think it works, because they have to jump. They have to keep moving and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting. It'll be a very interesting game to play. I'm looking forward to playing this one very much indeed. So it'll probably be against Sid the Squid. He's our minigame person, isn't he? So that's probably the plan ahead. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. And I didn't even have to go into my my brown shulker box here. I was looking forward to it. I just brought a spare quartz just in case. You never know. I'd hate to run out of material materials. That's always my take. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, then please do be sure to leave a like, and also please do subscribe if you're new to the channel for daily videos of Minecraft. And as I said, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.